Alright, you can. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome to the live. Welcome everybody to the live. How's everybody doing? My day is great. I went to work, came back from work. I said, let me chit chat with my people. How you been? I know it been long. How you been doing? So today's topic, um, my lip gloss. Okay. So today's topic is gonna be about. I know usually we talk about what our partner are doing, what we expect them to do, or what you know. Usually we'll talk about it, our expectation for our partner and stuff like that. What we expect them to, how we expect them to act or behave, or what would like for them to do for us in the relationship and for us to have a perfect or ideal relationship. But today we're going to be talking about two things. What are two things that, okay, let me just read here. Today we're going to be talking about ourselves, because I feel like it's important that we are, everything start with us. Without us, we cannot sometimes get the things that we want, right? Because I feel like if you expecting somebody to give you certain things, you should also be willing to offer that, right? So if we are expecting our partner to got all that stuff together and treat us right, we should also be willing to do the same thing as well. So today I'm like, what a perfect day. How about we talk about ourselves? Um, Instead of us focusing more on our partner, today we're gonna be focusing more on ourselves because I feel like, you know, it's a good thing to have expectation for our partner, but it's also great for us to have expectation for ourselves as well, right? So the question today is, what are two actions you are willing to take to create and maintain your ideal or perfect relationship? What are two things? Comment down below. Thank you. Welcome everybody to the live. If you're new, hi, my name is Catherine. Welcome to the live. On here, we just chit chat about day-to-day relationship problems, struggles. We also talk about what are some things that we can do to help build a long-term relationship, or even if you are not in a relationship, if you also get in one, what are some things that you can do before getting into it? In a way it can help you. In a way it's not just like you don't know what to do or you don't know what to expect, and then you go into it intentional and what you're looking for in your relationship. In a way, if your partner is not offering that, how to see the red flags and what to do about it. In that way, you can decide to see if this is the kind of relationship you want to be in. And we're also here as well to motivate each other and stuff like that. There is no perfect relationship. Every relationship go through struggles. At some point, there's going to be problem in a relationship because two people coming together from different part of life. They are brought differently. So obviously, there's going to be issues. There's going to be problem in a relationship at some point. But what matter the most is, just being with somebody who you are compatible with, that you kind of have similar values, and you also have expectation in a relationship. In a way, when you guys are able to build a good foundation, when those problems do arise, you are able to deal with it. So yeah, so pretty much we talk about stuff like that, and once in a while we'll talk about life as a whole. So if you like that kind of content, you are in the right place. Nobody's perfect. I'm not perfect. I don't expect you to be perfect. But what matter the most is, we all should be learning from our mistake. You cannot continue to make the same mistake over and over, um, and you are not doing something about it, but you expect to see different result, right? So I'm here to learn from you guys. You can learn something from me. There is always room for growth, and there should be always room to learn something, right? So what are two things that you are willing to create or maintain in order for you to have in order for you to have your ideal or perfect relationship? Like I said, there's no perfect relationship, but we all have something in our mind how we want our relationship to look like, right, in the long run, or what kind of partner we're looking for. What are some things that we would like in a relationship, in a way we feel like, yeah, I'm in a great relationship. I think this is something that I'm looking for. What are something you are willing to do? Welcome everybody to the live. So what you guys think? What are two things that you know you are? What are two actions that you are willing to take to create and maintain your ideal or perfect relationship? Me personally, I would say, even though right now I'm not looking for a relationship, I'm fine for where I am at the moment, right? I've been there. Marriage, I've been there. Long term relationship, I've been there. So I know different side, how it feels to be in a marriage, or how it feel to be in a long-term relationship, how it feel not to be in a relationship, right? So I would say I'm the type of person, I feel like, treat people the way you want to be treated. So if I'm asking you for something in a relationship, I'm also willing to offer that, right? So I'm not going to ask for something that I cannot offer in a relationship. So that just where I am. Um, Based on your action in a relationship, you get. Should I say you get what you put in? Something like that. Even though it's kind of sound like transactional, but me personally, I go into the relationship 100%, and I have certain expectation that my partner, I expect them to meet, right? And me as well, I'm willing to also do those stuff. So that just where I am. So if your energy is not right, and I feel like you are not just the right fit for me, at this point, I'm not just going to keep you around to be in a relationship. I'm willing to let go, if I feel like you are not the right fit. Instead of wasting long term, or wasting my time hoping that you're gonna change. If I feel like, yeah, you are not just the right fit for me, I'm not willing to go into that, or I'm not willing to stick around to, hoping that you're going to change. Because, we are all adults. We know what we are doing. Trust me. Everybody know what they are doing. You know how you're treating your partner. You know that whatever you're doing in a relationship is not right. So nobody can tell me that they don't know what they are doing in a relationship. So if you are treating your partner bad, you know very well what you are doing to them is not right. So never let anybody to lie to you to be like, oh, I didn't know what I was doing yet. We all know what we're doing. Before we make a decision or before we do things, yeah, you know what you're doing. So that just where I am at the moment. And also, like, I'm not willing at this point to just take anybody, right? So we have to, I have to feel like, yeah, this is the right fit for me to be able to get you a trial. That's how I feel. You are. So what you guys think? I'd love to hear your perspectives on this topic. What I you Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm willing to meet you halfway, but I have to feel like, yeah, this person actually, yeah, I can give this person a trial and going in 100% knowing that at the end of the day, if it don't work, I feel like, yeah, I did make the right decision. That's why I feel like it's not good to rush. Yeah, we all want to be loved, or be with some companionship and stuff like that, or be in a relationship at some point. But I feel like relationship shouldn't be something that you just rush into just because you want to be with somebody, because some people are not comfortable with just being alone. They feel like, yeah, I should always be in a relationship. So if you are in a relationship and you keep picking, even though it's not the same person, but you keep picking the same personalities or the same kind of guy or the same kind of girl, and it's not working, that tells you that you might you might be doing something wrong. So how about take a break, work on yourself, think about what you are doing wrong. You might not be doing something wrong, but you might just be picking the wrong person, right? So you can't just let stuff continue to slide. I can see if you are young and you just get into a relationship, you don't really have a lot of experience. Yeah, I can understand that. But if you are old, um, old meaning maybe you have a lot of experience, you are in your 30s, 40, 50, growing up, and you are still making the same wrong mistakes, and you are not making any changes, or you are not willing to make any changes, and you keep blaming the other partner, I feel like that's on you. Because if you already had that same experience and you see a red flag in that other person, what make you feel it gonna be any different? So sometimes, even though it's not always us, but sometimes we allow people to sometimes we let people to slide on things that they shouldn't be sliding on. So yeah, we all make mistakes, but one or two times, if you have maybe two partner and they did certain things that or there was some red flags that make the relationship that didn't last. If the third person come in, you see the red flag, you should know that, yeah, I'm not going to let this slide, right? We should always be willing to set boundaries, because if you let somebody slide one or two times, they'll just feel like, yeah, she's just going to um, let me slide with it, and they're going to keep doing it. So it's very important that we are setting boundaries. Yeah, at the end of the day, if I love you, yeah, I love you 100%, and yeah, I want to be with you. But if you are not doing anything to make the relationship work, or you are not making any effort, I'm willing to let go, no matter how much I care about you, or I would like to have you in my life. If I feel like you are not doing anything to be there, I'm willing to let go. So that's just where I am. How about so yeah, that's what I'm saying. So You should always be seeing the red flags. I can see if you're young, you just get into, you know, a relationship. You might not notice those stuff, but if you have been in several relationship, trust me, if you are already paying attention, you will know that, yeah, this person is either gaslighting me, or this person might be doing something that they ain't supposed to be doing. You're gonna notice a red flag, and you ain't just gonna let people play with your emotion, thinking that, yeah, at the end of the day, they think that I can't walk away. You're gonna see those signs. And we should always be willing to let things go that is not serving us. Don't keep anybody around you that is just gonna disturb your peace of mind. You are better off. I'm not saying that you should be single, but you are better off being single until the right person do come along than somebody just being there um for a warm bed. That's just how I see it. Any question? Yeah, that's just, you're gonna, yeah, at the end of the day, we all have emotions and stuff like that, especially if you do care about this person so much, you want to be with them, but you can't just let them treat you anyway just because you want to be with them. If they are not doing anything to keep you, or you have your own expectation how you want your relationship to look like. So if that person is not willing to do what it takes to give you that, and you are also willing to offer that, if they are not willing to give you that, maybe this is not just the right time being with that person. So it's okay to let them go. Yeah, that's how I feel. But at the end of the day, we are all adults, so um any thing that we do in life, there's consequence to everything or our actions. So if you just decide people to come into your life here and there and just like feel like this is a playground, they can just come and go out of your life and just disturb your life, and you continue to pick those kind of people, that's on you. But sometimes at some point of your life, you have to put your feet down and be like, I'm not going to allow this in my life. Or this is not what I want for myself. You got to put your foot down. Nobody's going to do it for you. You can be with a guy, or you can be with a girl. They might not break up with you, but they might want some certain things or certain benefit from you, but they ain't gonna break up with you because they know that at the end of the day, I'm getting certain benefit from her, but I can still go around and play around. So it's up to you. You have to be willing to be like, this is not what I'm looking for. Even though, yeah, I love you, I care about you, I would like to be with you, but if you are not willing to do what it takes to keep this relationship going, I think this is not the right time, and I'm willing to let you go. Yeah, I know it hurts, but you have to do what's best for you. You can't just continue to allow things to happen and you complain about it. You have to be willing to actually do something about it. Because at the end of the day, you can complain all day, but if you are not willing to put your foot down and be like, yeah, I'm not going to tolerate that, they're going to keep doing it. You have to put stop to it. Even if it takes you to be single for now until the right person come along, you have to be willing to be like, yeah, I'm not taking that. So what you guys, what are some things you are willing, what are two things, or what are two actions you are willing to take to create or maintain your ideal or perfect relationship? Comment down below. I think it's enough of me chit-chatting, so I'm going to let you guys give me two actions you're willing to take to maintain your idea of perfect relationship. I know, like I said, no relationship is perfect. We all have flaws, but whatever you are not good at, you have to be willing to work on those stuff. You can't just be stuck in your way and be like, I'm not going to change. Who want to be with somebody who is not willing to change anything that is bad, but then for the better? Especially if you want to be with this person. Yeah, I don't expect you to be perfect, but whatever you ain't good at, you should be willing to work on it and actually see it. I always say actions speak louder than words. So if I'm not saying what you're talking, yeah, that's it. So anyway, let me let you guys give me two of your um what are two actions you are willing to take to create and maintain your idea of perfect relationship. Or if you're already in a relationship, what are, if you'd like to give some advice to the audience, if you are in a relationship, what are some things that you are doing that are working? Maybe somebody out there might learn one or two things from you. So comment down below if you are already in a relationship. What are some things that you are doing to to keep the relationship going? Let me put this on charge while we chit chat. When the night has come. Oh, darling, don't you see? I'm a terrible singer. What's up, everybody? What's going on? Pretty quiet. I'm just gonna, let you guys answer. Even if you can't, say one thing that you are doing or you're willing to do. Um, and I will also say, like, don't promise anything that you can't. Everything that you say, you should be able to stand by it. Don't promise anything that you cannot do. So, um, I know sometimes when you are in love, you promise all these beautiful stuff, what you can do, what you're gonna do, what you are willing to do to go the extra mile. But I feel we shouldn't offer anything that you cannot do, or don't offer anything that gonna cost you a lot, or that gonna cost your family a lot too. Like, I know some ladies, maybe I don't know about guys, but some ladies will go the extra mile to do stuff for a guy that at the end of the day, for example, maybe a lady will go to the extra mile to go fight for a guy, that's my man, and stuff like that. That is going to end you in jail. It's not worth it. Yeah, at the end of the day, if that guy did truly care about you, he wouldn't put you in harm's way, or he wouldn't do anything to compromise your protection or your safety. So I said, don't fight for anybody. Like, if they do anything that they ain't supposed to do, let them go. Don't go out here fighting for people. You can hurt yourself. You can get hurt. A lot can happen. You can end up in jail. It's not worth it. So if anybody ever put you in a situation like that, I don't care how you love the person, let them go. Because it ain't worth it. At the end of the day, some people, you go in jail for a guy and you get out, he have a whole different, he's in a whole different relationship with somebody. So don't compromise your safety. Your family needs you, your kids needs you, your friend needs you, so don't compromise your safety for stuff like that. That's why we always have to think about our action, whatever we do, what it gonna cost, what it gonna cost us or our partner. So never do something that gonna put your partner in harm's way. Uh, I'm daughter of Adam. Sister, if hold on, let me put my glasses on. Lately here, my eye been very blurry. Uh, all right, sister, if you, I got that. Who did he pray? Okay. What's the question? I don't understand your question, sir. I'm not understanding your question. Hmm. Yeah, I'm not understanding your question, sorry. Can you please rephrase that? Any comment to today's topic or suggestion, advice for the audience? What you guys think before I end the live? So tomorrow I'll go live, but I'll go live before 3:30. I'll probably go live tomorrow at 12. I don't know if I will go live while I'm at a gym. I don't know yet. But I need to go live before at least 3 o'clock because tomorrow is my early day to go to work. So I'm thinking if I go to the gym tomorrow, I might go live while I'm there. Or maybe when I get back, I'll go live. So just giving you guys a heads up. Any question or comment before I end the live? Once again, thank you all for stopping by. Appreciate each and every one of you guys for stopping by. It's always fun chit-chatting with you guys. So I still want to hear more for those of you who didn't comment. Um, I would love to hear what are some action you are willing to take to maintain your ideal relationship or your perfect relationship. I love to hear that. But at the end of the day, you gotta take care of yourself. Don't just continue to let people, don't continue to let stuff slide. Your boundary, you have to set your boundary because if you continue to let people cross your boundary, they're gonna feel like it's okay to keep doing it. Especially if you have a soft heart, I'm learning that you can't just continue to feel sorry for people all the time. You have to be willing to let go and stand your ground. Be like, no. So yeah, I think that's it for today's chat. Thank you all for stopping by. If you like this kind of content, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and also comment down below what topic you guys want us to discuss tomorrow. I'm always open to new ideas, new topic, any kind of topic that have to do with relationship life. I'm always open to new ideas, and also go on the community page. If you ever have message for me, leave it on the community page. I'm always looking there, so that's another place that we can all chit chat. So feel free to go over there, leave me a message or topic, or if you just want for the chit chat about something, leave it on there. Okay, so hope everybody have a blessed day, and I hope, like I said, this coming year just um bring everything that you've been praying to God for. Um, if you are not in a relationship, you're looking for somebody, I pray that God sends somebody your way that that is not gonna give you too much headache or stress. I know life as a whole, there's already enough stress going on here, so you don't want anybody coming to your life to add on to the stress. Instead of them working with you, they doing their own thing. So I just pray that on and on and on. What are you talking about? Yeah. So I just pray that everything works out for you guys. And also, if you're in a relationship, I hope things is going well. But if it's not, if you feel like you have done everything in that relationship to make it work, it's not just working, let it go. Yeah. If it meant to be, it's gonna be. So if you have done everything, you feel like, you know, you have played a role to make it work. I always say it takes two to make a relationship work. Even though nothing is perfect, but it takes two to make it work. So, you know, that's it. Love you guys. I will see you tomorrow. Stay blessed. Bye.